in. Max Vohland will come around with a commanding hole shot, I believe. He's battling with a 22 or the 77. Maybe that was Hawkins. I'm telling you, Hawkins has something for Max Vohland. He was right there with him at Mammoth Mountain. Maddox Jarvis with the hole shot, though. Max Vohland second, Noah Stevens third, Jaden Clough fourth, Bryce Shelley is fifth. And Crockett Myers back in eighth. Caden Braswell, he'll be a front runner in ninth.
Look at this battle already in the long short shoot for the 10 Commandments.
The 27 of Crockett Myers. Wow, he made moves, dude. He was in eighth place on the first turn, and he is in second now.
Yeah, I thought that was the 77 of Jarvis. It is. It's also the 27 with him. So Crockett Myers making things happen in a hurry as they go back to Storyland. I think Vohland got shuffled back.
He did, and Myers about 5'10", so props to the motor builder there.
Yeah. Now we're going to head back out of Storyland. Look at this pack of riders. Supermini 2 has become one of the most stacked classes here at Loretta's. Oh, now Vohland on the move. Going to try to get back around. Oh, and the leader makes a mistake. 77 of Jarvis came out of the run, and Vohland's going to get a 2-for-1 and go to the lead.
That is bad news for everybody else. Max Vohland has been lights out this year. Talon Hawkins, really the biggest threat to me in my eyes to Max Vohland. He was back in about the number 8 spot, so he has got a ton of work to do. You've just given Max Vohland clear track.
Noah Stevens, Jaden Clough, Bryce Shelley, Gage Wilcox had good starts also. So it took Vohland a third of a lap to get it uncorked and figured out. Then he's moved into the lead. He is also ginormous on that KTM Supermini.
Yes, he is. All these kids are. It's going to be his last hurrah. Looks like he's going to jump on the big bikes. He'll be fun to watch.
I had some fun stories that I learned. They send him over and race the REM races to race against the men. To learn from that.
Sure.
And they said they are never happy about being passed by a Supermini, and then you better sharpen your skills because then they're coming for him.
They're coming.
And he's gotten hit and taken out, and people want to fight him.
Wow.
Whatever it takes, but that toughens you up as a racer, racing against men on full-size bikes while racing a Supermini. And I think he's probably 16 years old. So they're raising him right.
Looks like Jimmy Button on a bike, doesn't he?
Yeah,
big, tall
be
kid.
that tall. But that's Jimmy Button on a full-size bike.
Correct. That's Jimmy Button on a 450.
Yeah. Maddox Jarvis still holding on to second as we go into the 10 Commandments. Caden Braswell. Man, Myers made that great run and then got shuffled back to fourth. Vohland is taking off literally over that jump, but also from the field. Jarvis and Braswell, that'll be your next battle. So you're looking for some other riders to come through the mix here. Maybe Gavin Towers, a couple other guys.
Towers is tough, and Hawkins was 8th, went back to 11th. So he's got some work to do now.
Vohland trying to keep that big long leg out of those ruts.
Wow, check the lap times on these dudes. Oh,
150.
Except for the first lap. Okay.
All right, Rodney,
we'll wait till the second
raining on our parade, saying that's a shortened first lap. Yeah.
What?
I don't know. When do they start the clock on that?
Like, whoa.
The second the gate drops? Whoa.
Scoob.
All right, we'll pick up our leader right in front of us. The sun goes right through that bright orange of Cheruby's plastic. His dad is specially tuned for that motorcycle. Shaven weight, he thinned it out there.
Thin.
He literally put it on
the plastic, ported it, honed it. They're on the flow bench with those hand guards. 22 of Braswell comes through.
Man, this is just a cluster of riders. Where's little Evan Ferry at? The number 75 or the number 15? What number is Evan running here? Yeah, he's running 75. So many good kids in his class. Selfishly, I love when Max gets a bad start because then it's just beehive of 8 kids just punching each other. It's wild.
Going for it, yeah.
And there's Ferry just going over the tunnel jump.
So he's way back right now. Braswell's second, Myers third. Jaden Clough and Gavin Towers has moved up. He's into 5th now on the number 15. Long short shoot, here we go.
You know, we talked about Jet Reynolds not being here, and I know that's got to just be eating him up to not be here challenging Max Vohland.
Chance Hymas missing as well.
Chance Hymas not here as well. So Ryan Holiday left with 2 riders under the tent.
Yeah.
That's Rider D and oh, big get off. Was that Myers? That was the 27 of Crockett Myers. They got the shot. He goes down in the 10 Commandments, comes right back up. He's so tall, he almost hit the Red Bull drone when he stood up.
Wow.
Bumped it with his helmet. 60 feet in the air.
Man, that one's got to hurt. Yeah, so wait, Team Green's missing a Hamaker also.
Yeah, Hamaker, they're missing Chance Hymas.
And Jet Reynolds, so they lost 3.
And those are title contenders for sure.
Oh,
Jet,
yeah,
for sure.
absolutely. Back to Volan, part of the KTM Orange Brigade, getting away from the field right now. He said it last year. He took a series of second-place finishes to Nate Thrasher, and he said he's got another year of eligibility on Supermini, so he's looking forward to coming back, and he has made good on that. Out front right now.
Yeah, Nate's another guy not with us either. He would be in that
unbelievable
class. He would be in the class we just watched. Well, earlier, the 125.
The 125, yeah. Yeah, a lot of talent. Didn't make it this year. We had this big buildup. What would happen? Maybe Reynolds versus Thrasher. We're not going to get either. Oh, there's Gavin Towers on the 15. So we've got him on the radar now. He was 8th. He was 5th. He wants more. Dealing with the 43, Marcello Leodorico.
Towers out of Pennsylvania, right?
I think so, yeah.
That's Wes Kane's buddy, man. He's been trying to get, he got Ryan Holiday. Sign that kid. I'm telling you right now. Wes Kane trying to make deals. Got him in a headlock, and he's like throwing him up and down.
Give him noogies.
Smash him into a locker. Like, where'd you get school lockers at, dude? What are you doing?
And give me your lunch money.
What? We're not at school, dude. Chill out.
Well, he wouldn't know much about that.
Kane never spent much time here.
No.
The School of Hard Knocks. I was
that's all, yeah.
At age 10. So there's a look at the 22 of Caden Braswell. Man, he's got a nice little look to him. Check that gear out. Is that some TLD stuff? That is clean, clean looking gear.
Out of Shalimar, Florida, Braswell in second, another Orange Brigade rider. And then third place is Clo, but Towers is closing. And we might have a battle between Clo and Towers here in just a moment. Not much space between them. They came through the finish line area side by side.
Look at that. He went from 11th to 5th in that lap. Talon Hawkins with a 2:01, passed 6 riders en route to that quick little lap time. He is one of those kids. He's like a Tyler Berriman. He's like a Darren Durham. He does everything. BMX. He was winching through the creek earlier the week.
Really?
Yeah, and he does it good. He's snowboards. They just do it all. They have their own little program, and he's really, really good at whatever he tries.
Crossover athlete.
Yeah, he'll be one of the guys you want on that Supercross if you ever want to link up with that
there you go, J-Bone. 54, Clo is still third. Got a glimpse of him there. Back to our Red Bull live drone, and that is Maximus Volan.
Max Volan, part of the European contingent here in America.
The American European.
American Europeans are a hybrid of a racer. He was shaped in Europe by his father's tutorage. And there is Hawkins, dude. He is up in the mix now. He's got a shot at a podium. He sat in 11th for 2 laps.
Yeah, this is going to be your battle. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. That's getting pretty deep back there. Clo, Towers, Hawkins. Only about 3 seconds between 3 riders. There's your leader, Volan, through the Yamaha Mechanics area. And you see how close it is. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th.
Yep. That was really cool to see them all there at the same time.
So Braswell is going to have to deal with some heat if he wants to lock down this 2nd place. There he is on the number 22. What do we got?
So we're watching the number 2. There he is, Max Volan, the Red Bull athlete. Picked up that Red Bull helmet a couple of years ago. He was stoked on that. Got the patented hand guards.
Hey, we got a couple of folks that we need to go to the MX Sports office. That's the gray trailer behind our announcer's tower. Samuel Patashnik to the MX Sports office. Lindsay Lampkin, Greg Albertson with the game program.
Get your game on. With
Brock Walker,
and
Trenton McGard. Trenton McGard and Brock Walker, Greg Albertson, Lindsay Lampkin, and Samuel Patashnik. You're all wanted at the MX Sports office. I think we just found something that you lost. You're not actually in trouble.
Not wanted.
Yeah, you're not in trouble. You don't have a sign up, not tumbleweed,
you want a
6 shooters.
Certificate.
Yeah. Publishers Clearinghouse is waiting for you. It's 22 of Braswell. Still not.
A little bobble there by
Yeah,
Clo.
that helped actually. Clo gonna lose a little ground from 3rd.
Give me all that drone footage, man. I'm into it. There's Braswell again out of Florida. Now he's comfortable. When he gets the sand section, he eyes. I'm so comfortable.
Really, it's so
Takes his
used
boots
to it.
off,
Yep.
drags his feet through the nice
Oh, just
warm
likes
beach
feeling
sand.
that.
Loves that feeling, that sugar white sand.
And it's toes.
There is. And Chloe continues to have some problems. I guess that's par for the course. That's really not a problem. That's
No,
just
these
what
ruts.
you have to
Yeah,
do.
that's about as good as it gets. Not coming to a complete stop is a victory in that corner.
Wow, that was a low shot. The artistic Wes Williams style
Yeah.
shot there. Coming through the blackout area there.
It just turned into slow-mo. I don't know how that happened.
Wow. And some music started playing?
Yeah,
What?
exactly.
There's a look
Some
at our
cool-
second place rider there.
Some
The
cool
22.
indie music.
Yeah, wow. That's the first time I've ever heard that music.
54 still right there. Chloe not giving up on it. Neither is Towers. Hawkins in fifth. Bryce Shelley, Maddox Jarvis.
Hey, you think there's any parity in that? Look at that. 203s all the way from second to
Wow.
fifth. Everybody. They're
We told
all
you that
even.
pack's close. Voland into the 10 Commandments, making the number 2 look as good as it does on that Cooper Webb KTM. And there is Voland getting away. Broswell, Chloe, Towers, Hawkins.
What's going to be his path next year? I've heard some interesting things about what he may do. Go ride some Canadian stuff or the MX2 thing in Europe or something.
Really?
To get
Because he
some
will
more-
be old enough, right?
Yeah. And
Get
that
some-
would not put it beyond his dad to go and hop over to Europe
Dude,
and
if
race
they're
some of
having him
that.
race REM events
Yeah,
already
they have a
against the
creative
men.
approach.
Yeah, and I've talked to some riders about that. It's kind of a lost art. So a lot of people just ride with other, other fast amateurs at a training facility, showing up to your local A class trying to take the money from a 30-year-old. They're not pumped on that. And there are riders that had to do it, and they always say, yeah, they didn't like it.
Tough.
And that made it hard, and that was a good learning experience. It was actually, Phil Nicoletti told me a story. First moved up to the A class, had to race Barry Karsten, of course, in Englishtown. Said he lost his back brake, took Barry out. Barry comes up to him after the moto and said, you took me out, I'm gonna kill you, or something like that. Oh, that's what Phil says, sorry. And then Barry's Superman, and Phil's like, I lost my rear brake. And Barry's like, I'm gonna get on your bike, and you better hope this rear brake doesn't work.
Really?
And did it. Rode it down the pits, and the back brake didn't work.
Crashed into a trailer.
Yeah, smashed through all these cars. Came back and
Wow.
said, you're lucky, kid.
Whoa.
The back brake doesn't. He got on his bike.
Don't
How
lie to
cool
me,
is
kid.
that? Don't lie to me.
That's like
Yeah.
mafia style for real.
Yes.
Barry
yeah.
Carson, like that
Yes.
just sounds nothing like I would expect from him.
Yep. That's what
I would
happens when the kids move up
sit
and got to
right
race
here.
the men.
Sit right there.
Sit right there. I'm going to ride your bike. And
This
there's
thing
Phil
better check out.
praying to God that back brake please don't work.
It's cool. It's
Yeah.
cooled down. Now it's going to
Yeah,
grab.
the fluid that was boiling is now okay again. Yeah.
Great story. That's
Please
good.
don't have. It's amazing.
So Max Voland continues to lead 8 seconds out front, but then it gets tight there. You got Braswell, Chloe, Towers, and Hawkins 1-1-1, just like right on top of each other.
But no change in the order. No one has been able to figure out a way to gain those extra tenths that they're going to need. Into the storyland. Check back in on Broswell, Chloe, Towers, Hawkins.
There they are.
Anyone's ball game back there. Whoa! I don't know if that was on purpose or not, trying to either stay out of the deep rut or missing the deep rut. I'm not sure.
Those look like they were dug out by a backhoe. That's like a backhoe just went and drug
Just
and made the
ruts.
turns.
Made a rut track.
That's how wide and deep they are. Looks over his shoulder. Where's everybody at? Y'all come race, man. It's fun. Look at that. This thing is chewed up, just looks awful, like Rodney's face. You know what I mean? Just like
That's the, yeah,
when
the
I
track
think of
has
a
been
track,
patterned after.
They have a track map, and it's overlaid with Rodney's skin. It's just his rocky,
They took
beat
the-
out.
We have that technology now. We have the topographical
It's an overlay.
face scanning.
Yeah. Yes.
We did the face scanning technology. They
We
actually
overlaid
used
it.
Rodney, that face app thing that everybody was using
Right,
3 weeks
the
ago.
track app.
There was, yeah, Rodney was like the prototype
Right.
for that.
The old man face out.
Old man face app. Track app.
That and Mike Treadwell's big ugly face.
Oh, disgusting. So there is the 22 of Broswell. Through it all,
Mike
he's managed to
Treadwell's
hold on a
watching the
second.
race. He's like, what do you? What did I do? I'm sitting back home in Massachusetts. He's not even
Yeah,
here.
he hasn't raced here in like 5 years.
No.
Yeah, we're still picking on you, Treddy.
They're trying to talk him back into doing it. His neck, I mean, he just goes from his ear to his shoulder. Big old
He's the same.
lineman neck.
The same, yeah, exactly. Cannot be hurt. Back to Voland, our leader. Broswell now has 1 second on Chloe, who has 1 second on Towers, but they have managed to stretch it a bit on Hawkins. but they were running 203s, and now they're running 205, so they've lost a little bit of time. Into story lane goes Volan. So we're gonna send Kevin Kelly down there, baptism by fire, first podium of the week he's gonna handle with Maximus Volan. I will be here inspecting the Maximus Volan podium speech. KTM brought me down to the Bennett compound a week ago, do a little media training with the kids, but honestly, I'm no expert. I didn't go to school for media training either. So all I did was just put on Twitter a couple times, fans, what do you think the riders should do better in their podium interviews? And 99% of the responses were stop saying like, stop saying So that's all we did, was work on less likes, fewer ums. And when you start thinking about it, it gets really hard. And we tripped up a lot of them. And then later on, we worked on other things. And then when they weren't thinking about not saying like or they got much better at not saying like or But you just realize it's, we all do it. You do it, I do it, we all do it. It's an easy way to get your thoughts back together. Into the 10 Commandments, we are checking in now on Broswell. So I will be inspecting the podium speeches of these KTM riders. There's Volan. White flag out. We got a rider down right here by the finish line area. Red cross flag is out. Hopefully everyone's okay. I can't quite see it. Broswell, man, he dealt with a ton of pressure, and so did Jaden Clough, and it appears they're going to hold on, and there won't be any change. You see the 54 of Clough on your screen just for a moment. Here it is, folks, number 2 coming across. 1 to go. Checkered flag is out. Talon, let's see who comes across. Hawkins, 5th. Looks like Chloe gonna hold on for 4th. Towers did it. Got around Chloe. So, man, that was a battle the entire way. You see the 22 of Broswell. Let's see if it's gonna be Towers. It is. Towers takes the measure of Chloe on the last lap. He never gave up on it, and that's gonna put Towers on the number 15 into 3rd and push Chloe back to 4th. Talon Hawkins, there he comes across. He's bummed on that 71. He wanted more. Ends up in 5th. Bryce Shelley, a good run in 6th. Marcello Leo Dorico, 7th. Maddox Jarvis, 8th. Chase Prince, 9th. And Crockett Myers rounds out the top 10. And Kevin Kelly will sort it out down there. 77 was our whole shot winner, but he ended up dropping back to 8th in the end. But we'll bring him up at the Bell Helmets whole shot award. 77, Maddox Jarvis. Volan, Broswell, Towers, taken on the last lap. That'll be your top 3. And Kevin can take it whenever they're ready down at the podium.
Yeah, it's a bit of a process down here. We'll let these guys cool off, man. They come in, they look worked. Braswell's talking it over with his guys. Hope on the ropes hanging out there. Rob Fox wiping these dudes down. There's Mario from Red Bull. It's a who's who of the industry right now, but man of the hour, we'll go ahead and just check in right now. Why not? Let's give out this gold medal as I trip and fall right onto the podium. That'd be a great way to start my first podium of the day. Let me slide over here and say hello to the number 2 with the number 1 finish here. How about it for your winner, Max Volan? We go, man. It's teamwork. We caught that helmet together, bro. Max Volan, fantastic ride. Scott Goggles, wrap those around your head there. All right, man, talk to me about that race. You made the 2-for-1 pass, and that was all it took.
Yeah, well, gate pick was pretty critical. And I got lucky, picked 5, so I knew I was going to have a pretty good gate. And, after like a 2nd place start, and then Crockett went around the outside in that 2nd corner, and he passed me. But I knew I was faster than those guys, and I just set my lines up, be patient, not try to rush anything, go down that first lap. Got them both pretty quick, and just went out there and cruised it to the finish.
Dude, some of these ruts are 3 feet wide, 3 feet deep. How challenging is this racetrack?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty tough. They didn't dig it as deep as I thought it would, but the ruts still got just as deep. So they're hard-packed, deep ruts this year. And, yeah, I mean, being this tall on a Super Mini, I'm hitting my foot on the bars in every rut, but, hey, we make do.
Hey, you're getting close to the end of your mini cycle career. What better way to finish it off with some ones, huh?
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully to keep this momentum going into the rest of these motos and come out on top.
All right, pay some bills, man. Look at the bike. Let's go through the sponsors.
Yeah, I'd love to thank KTM, Orange Brigade, Red Bull, Trolley Design, Scott Goggles, Achirby's, Dunlop, Pro Taper, my dad, my mechanic TJ, my uncle and my grandpa back at home, and Pronto Real Estate, John Moore. Everyone, thank you so much.
Awesome. Let's hear it for the number 2, Mad Max Volan, handling business out there. Now we're going to bring up the number 22, our 2nd place finisher. Coming up here, Caden Braswell. A great ride for Caden. Will hop up front. Caden, step over here, my man. There you go. Out of Florida. Put that around your neck, bud. Hey, that was a solid ride. 2nd place. A lot of action all around you, but you were pretty confident and solid in that number 2 spot. Tell me about it.
Well, I got off to a pretty good start, and then I just picked through the riders, and they were all riding good. I was having to ride pretty hard to get by them, and then I just set sail, and I was trying to catch Volan, which he put on a great performance. But I feel like next moto, if I can get my arm pump figured out, we're coming for him. So watch out, buddy.
So the arm pump's kind of an issue for you. Work through that. You feel like you're going to be a little more competitive?
Yes, sir. I think I can be a lot more competitive.
Well, it's his fault. Nate Ramsey, you need to work more with this guy. Get this arm pump handled. And we'll get him on the top of the box. Caden, who do you want to thank, partner?
I'd like to thank the Lord Jesus Christ for keeping me safe. Alpine Star, Trolley Designs. I give a thanks to Jesse James. He's the man. My mom, my dad, Oakley Motorsports. You can see when the conditions are pretty tough. KTM Orange Brigade. I got the best bike out there, I think. Whew, it's hot. P&G Dunlop, Lynx Motors, Ronnie Tishneries. He's helped me out a lot this summer. We've been getting dialed in, and just couldn't be more happy.
Happier, whatever, man. It's a great ad shift. All right, smile for the camera one more time. We'll get out of the way here, and we'll bring up our 3rd place rider. How about it for Caden Braswell out of Florida? Good work out there. Coming up here, let's hear it for Gavin Towers, our third place finisher out of Pennsylvania. Gavin Towers. How about it, bud? Let's put that around your neck. How does that feel? Let's hear it. Slide over this way here. Gavin, who are all these people, man? They are stoked for you.
Just everybody behind me. It's been a long road, but last year we did good here, and I'm excited to start the week off again, like with a third, and I couldn't be more happy.
Top 3 finishes, is that kind of was the goal, get on the box every time?
Yes, sir.
All right, man, who do you want to thank? A lot of folks, all these crazy folks over here?
Yeah, for sure. Everybody back home, my mom, my dad, my sister, the Lord above, Kilgore Semix. We've been putting in so much work over the last about 2 years to just get to here, and then Ride Dunlop for getting me out to that awesome hole shot. Didn't pick the best gate. Scott Gallows for keeping my vision safe the whole time. TLR Performance. Wes Kane for everything he's done for me. PR2 suspension for going over the bumps, awesome. Pro Circuit Monster, Real Deal. 7 Alpine Star boots, Mobius, and just my grandma and grandpa for helping me, and just literally everybody else who I forget.
All right, one more time. Let's see that smile, bro. There he is, Gavin Towers on the box. Good ride for Gavin. And we're not done yet. We want to see Maddox Jarvis. Come on down, Maddox Jarvis, my Bell Helmets Whole Shot Award winner. If you are in the house, Maddox, come see us. Jason Witt from My Lucas Oil. What's up, man? I see you, dog. Maddox Jarvis, come on up here, man. Maddox Jarvis. I know you're here. You got to get this Bell Helmets Whole Shot Award. Last call. Where is Maddox Jarvis? Excuse me, sir. Maddox Jarvis, we are waiting. There you go. How about it? Let's hear it for Maddox Jarvis with our Bell Helmets Whole Shot. There's your gift certificate on